My name is Sally Wyatt. I'm Professor of Digital Cultures in the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences here in Maastricht. Yeah, I chose this book called Invisible Women, Exposing Data Bias in a World Designed for Men, because it's full of examples of what the author calls data gaps. We think we have lots and lots of data about everything, that every week there are terabytes more of data collected, but actually she demonstrates really well we actually know very little about some activities affecting women. And so she talks about mining, and we all know that mining is very dangerous, can possibly lead to lung cancer and other sorts of lung diseases. And thanks to the efforts of unions, we have a lot of data about that in many different countries, many different kinds of mining. She says what we don't have any data about are the hazards of working in a nail salon. This is work that's largely done by women, often migrant women. They're often not unionized, poorly organized, and as a result, we don't know much about their working conditions. But the chemicals that are used in looking after people's nails are themselves very toxic. The nail polish itself, the nail remover, gels, shellacs. And okay, for us, if we do this, once a week or once a month, it's not a big deal. But if somebody is working in these conditions for 8 hours a day, 5 or 6 days a week, it can have, real consequences for their health. And I think that's a really nice example about a data gap. Now, a 2015 report is excitingly headlined, "Improved Vehicle Designs Bring Down Death Rates," which sounds great. Perhaps this is a result of new legislation. Unlikely. Buried in the report is the following telltale line. The rates only include driver deaths because the presence of passengers is unknown. This is a huge data gap. When men and women are in a car together, the man is most likely to be driving. So not collecting data on passengers more or less translates as not collecting data on women. Yeah, I think there's a very, very broad audience. People who are interested in statistics, who are interested in data science, but also people who are interested in urban planning and medical research, because she gives lots of examples, that lots of drugs are tested on a typical male body. Well, the typical male body is taller, heavier, has different hormones than a woman's body, so that means a lot of drug dosages aren't actually appropriate for women. I think it's a really fantastic cover. In some ways it looks like, one of the kind of symbols you might now see on a gender-neutral toilet, that you've got this sort of male blue figure and then in a sort of shade of red, a kind of skirt and longer hair kind of sticking out. So that's very effective, about sort of binary gender. But what I particularly like about the book is that was the paper cover. If you take the paper cover off, you see the kind of ordinary hardback cover, and it's only the women now, which I think is a really nice play on the title of the book about invisible women. And now we really see the women here.